Hey guys, it's Cheyenne and welcome back to Positively Cheyenne. Today we're going to talk about the things that you want versus the things that you need. I heard on TikTok, actually, of all places, an influencer talking about not really knowing what he needed, but knowing what he wanted, and how the two differ, right? So if you take it in a concept of relationships, we all have a type, right? We all think we have a type, tall, dark, and handsome, whatever your type may be. So you think that you have a type, you think that you know what you want, and you go along life picking those people. You know, you see in school, you see, the guy sitting next to you in chemistry class, and you're like, hey, how you doing, right? Because it's your type. It's somebody that you're attracted to, and you think, oh, well, I think I'm going to try to start something with this guy. But little do you know, right, that my doggy was walking underneath me. Little do you know, right, who he is, who the person is, what they have gone through in life, what they do outside of school or work, right? I gave a school example. But what they do out of work, what their profession is, who their family is. You know, if they have kids, they don't have kids, whatever. There are all kinds of people out there, and they come from all walks of life, right? So we all go along life thinking, okay, well, I'm going to stick to this cookie cutter thing because this is what I know I'm into, because we all are aesthetically attracted to people, right? Like your first initial reaction to someone is a physical one. It can't be an emotional one. It can't be an intellectual one because you don't even know who they are yet. So what this guy was talking about was he went along life picking those that he thought that he wanted based on his type. But as time has gone along, as years have gone along, he's realized that his needs are different. And the people that have come into his life recently speak a different language to him, and it made him fall in love with them. It showed him what he needed instead of what he wanted. And actually, what he ended up needing turned into something that he wanted more and more of, and he couldn't imagine wanting anything more than that. So the moral of this video is open your mind. Open your mind to different people. Open your mind to different opportunities, right? Even in work, don't set yourself to one certain thing, right? Like I noticed that I was just talking to my mom today about the fact that I have ADD, and it's like I get bored easily with things is what I think my personal problem is. I know other people, and I think that's their problem too. We're creators. We like to dabble in different things. We like to say, I've mastered this. I've mastered that. I can do this. I can do that. I know that when I, divorced my kid's father, I was on my own, like I had to learn how to do certain things around the house on my own. And I liked doing that. I liked it. I felt accomplished. I felt like I don't need no man. Like you have one of those women empowering moments. I have fixed the AC in my broken car. I was the girl out there in the junkyard pulling car parts, and guys were walking around me, right? Like I understand it was like a ooh thing for them because they're walking around the car and they're like, who's gonna be the first one to help her, but I was like, I don't need your help. I took the parts off the car myself. I looked for the parts myself, and I installed the parts myself, and I fixed my damn car. And I've installed car radio, and I put together so many things. I've changed ceiling fans. I've, repainted things. I've tiled a house. I've done things that I never thought that I could have done, but I did it because I opened my mind and I learned a new way. And there are things that I found new loves for, right? And when you fall in love with something that is intriguing to you, it makes everything else so much better, right? Like when you, and going back to relationships and friendships, whatever, you meet someone and you connect with them on an intellectual level, on a, like, I'm big into, and you guys can make fun of me, it's okay. On a spiritual level, as far as like, what could it be? Like a twin flame, you know, like twin flames, like soulmates, like soulmate energy, certain energies, you like feed off each other. When you have that, you literally explode love into all other aspects of everything, into their looks. Like maybe they weren't your type. Like, I don't even know what my type is anymore. I don't. I used to think it was this one thing, and now I know what I'm into right now. And maybe that's what I was always meant to be attracted to. I was attracted to this type years ago. Maybe I came back to my roots. I don't know. I came back to my root, baby. I don't know, right? So the moral of this story is, the moral of this video and this perspective, right? This is what I want this channel to be about, new perspective, is open your mind. Open your mind to new things. There's so much hate out there. There are so many bad things in this world, and nasty people. Like, I was on Walter's channel today, right? Because I help him manage the channel. And I see someone criticizing a viewer for the way that they talk because they didn't use proper grammar. Sir, did it hurt you? Did that really pain you to read that? And what I want to see, you can ask Walter, I hold myself back so much when I see certain things, whether it's pertaining to him and I want to be like that protective, like pit bull, like, don't talk to my guy like that, you know, but I'm like that with anybody. I don't like bullying. I'm very, very anti-bullying. You guys have no idea. I will make a video about that too. I hate it. It makes me so upset inside. But I sit here and I'm like, sir, did it ever occur to you that some people have arthritis, or they can't use their hands for fine gross motor skills or, you know, manipulation? They can't do that to use a phone or a computer. So they have to talk to text it, right? So a lot of people aren't like, oh, hello, period, oh, question mark, hey, hubba, exclamation point, yada, yada. You know, like, they're spitting it all out because they're passionate on the topic of the videos that they watched, and they want to make a comment, and you came along as the typing police, and you know, it was just nasty. Why? For what? Sorry. But there's so much ugliness out there in the world that fall in love with different people. Don't close your mind off. Accept differences. You never know what could be your muse, right? Your muse. You'll never know what could be your truest, deepest desires and things of that nature. You'll have no idea unless you open your mind to certain things. Don't close people off. You know, racism is very prevalent in this country, right? It still is. It's insane. I don't understand it. But accept people of all walks of life. They are there to teach you something. And you never know what you're going to get. So that was all I wanted to say, was open your mind, open your heart to people, and be willing to love everyone no matter where they come from. Like I said, you'll never know what's behind certain doors that bring out the best version of yourself. That's why we have different people in our life, to bring out the best version of us. I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't have, the mom that I have, or the dad that I have, or the stepfather, or the dad that I did have, or the, which he wasn't in my life a lot, but I learned things from him and applied it to who I am. There's a story, guys, that I want to tell you, and I don't know if it should be another topic, but it's on my mind, so I'm doing it now. I was told a story by someone a long, long time ago, and it made so much sense, that where we come from, right, your parents or who raised you, you have two options. You can either follow in their footsteps and go down the same path that they did, be the same person that they did, have the same traits, the same qualities, the same values and morals, and act and conduct yourself in the same manner. Or there are things that you can take from those people and make better, right? My dad was an alcoholic. He was, he had his bad moments. He signed away his parental rights. Me as a parent, it's unforgivable. I understand that if you are in a certain situation where you feel like you can't take care of someone and you want to give them a better life, that's different. If you feel like you're not equipped to be a father or a mother and you want to give that child the best life that they deserve, I don't judge you. I don't. Children are innocent. They're born into this world completely innocent, and they deserve every opportunity that they could possibly have at love, at a family, and education, and at being guided in the right way. If you feel like you can't provide that, I'm not mad at you for trying to give them a better life. But when it is just out of pure neglect or pure laziness, right? Laziness. I understand addiction. I've never been addicted to anything myself, thank goodness. But when it comes to addiction, I understand it. I understand it's a hard thing to move past. But there comes a point in time where when you become a parent, you have the opportunity to be someone different. You have the opportunity to grow and make someone else more important than yourself. And I understand it's hard, so if I get any haters, I'm sorry. I just believe that there's plenty of help. And if you don't want to get help and you don't want to change, then that's disappointing as a parent, right? And that was my dad. He didn't. Kingsley. He wants to get out. There's no food in here, apparently. No, my dad didn't try to get help. He didn't want to change. And so that was sad. But my dad signed away his parental rights, and I was adopted by my mom's second husband. So I was given a better life, but not in the right context that I wish it was that way. I just think he just didn't want to pay child support, and he never tried. He never tried to be in my life at all. So, hello, man. Hey, baby. Guys, this is Kingsley. He's a needy baby. So, I just, you know, I forgot where I was going with that. I'm sorry. But, you know, just understand that there are different people out there. They come from all walks of life. And, you know, if there are things that you can do to try to help people in their moments, and you bring new perspective to their life too, and you help them be the best version of themselves, then that was your purpose in their life, right? That was your purpose in their life. It's okay, boo-boosh. So, all I'm saying, love people, be open-minded to change, be open-minded to what is out there, and be the best version of yourself. Just try. That's all we have to do in this life, is just try. That's enough. Right? So thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any suggestions for future videos, please put them in the comments below. And Kingsley and I will wish you a very, very, very good Sunday evening. And we hope to see you guys next time. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, love people, and spread kindness. Okay? I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to go make, I think 5 more videos is what I have slated for. So I'm going to get to work. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.